All right, if you're watching this video, maybe you are in crypto, maybe you're invested in the markets. Look, this video might be for you because the question right now, today, February 5th, is the bear market here? Now, we're going to talk about it here today. If you're watching this video, maybe you are in crypto, maybe you're in there. Sorry about that. Let's get into it. So feel free to send this out if you're watching this thing live. I'm going to forward the recording to a bunch of different places. But look, BTC is falling off a cliff. Now, I'm not going to talk from a standpoint of what you should have done, because we can't go back. I've been an advocate of you double your money, take your investment out since 2020. Did I sell everything at the top? I don't think anybody did. And I don't think you need to even ask for proof from people. But there's a reason why when you double up, you're supposed to walk away at a casino, right? And I'm not saying crypto is a casino, but I'm definitely going to tell you that you got to have rules in place. So not going to talk about the past, going to give you what I think will take place because the R word is back and it's recession. You're seeing the headlines, bear market, recession, the US economy may be entering a recession, and markets are already reacting to it. Stocks and crypto both falling. Trueflation puts out this report a few minutes ago. Crypto markets are plummeting to new lows today, with Bitcoin hitting below 66,000, triggering $700 million in liquidation. We can go to coinglass.com and we can see literally Q1 is not the quarter so far. Now, can things change? I believe so. And I want you to send this video to some people because I don't think this year closes bearish. I don't think we have a bear market the entire 2026. On this channel and with all my students, I have been explaining that there are fundamental things happening specifically in 2026, like a change in Fed chair, okay? We have a pro-crypto president. That does not mean moon. That means, and I've said this so many times, we could have some turbulence. You guys can't hear me? A change. You guys should be able to hear me fine. Okay, let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me, but audio should be working completely fine. I hear myself. Okay, so let's get into some of the charts. Oh, and last point here is, remember, in America, there are what we call midterms. And if the Republican side wants to stay winning on like the Senate, the House, I don't think we have a bear market recession going into this, because that'll be the easiest thing for the other side, right, the Democratic Party, to campaign on. So let's get into it. There's a couple things here I'm looking at, okay, for BTC. Now, I'm on higher time frames, okay? I'm actually going to put this on here today to show you something. Now, obviously, market pushes up, creates a low, pushes up, builds, all right, this major level of liquidity, and then we start to break. Now, I don't think we've ever had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bearish monthly candles ever in BTC. And if you ask me, I think the number one thing that is one of the reasons that we need to drop and flush out everybody is because of leverage. Leverage can also be in the form of loans, people depositing money into their account, taking out a loan against it, and buying crypto. And those loans, remember, loans, just like in leverage, have a liquidation price. And I don't think the market is completely bottomed, and I wouldn't say buy this falling knife, because people are getting liquidated right now. Now, there's two levels I want to just kind of take you back to, and I'm going to go to the weekly time frame to bring it a little bit more in. Okay, number one is this COVID push down, okay, where we weren't at the all-time high here, but it's a very interesting structure. Equal highs, high, we break above, right, relief. Oh, we're back. No, we're not. And I want you to think, and this is just me talking out loud, trying to, for you to understand, think of this as of the previous April that we just had. Here's what I see. I see these lows, and I see capitulation. Price never closed above or below the 200 moving average. Also, from the previous bear market, 2018, to this high. We traded right in and even under that 88.6 fib, okay? That's one, okay? That's Bitcoin in 2020, but something that looks similar to kind of where we're at here today. Price, right, gives us that hope, that relief. This was those lows that I was just kind of mentioning. Whoops. To the left, right, those lows. Market takes it out. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to bounce from here. And this is where you need to have iron skin, rhino skin, a level of patience. But I like this fib from this low to the all-time high. And look, here's the truth. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm buying crypto. I bought a little bit of crypto here today. We're getting aggressive since last March, April of last year is when, you know, really I was putting buys in the market. Some of them are still actually doing very well, like Ethereum. Our Ethereum position that I posted on my Instagram. Go to my Instagram, DeFi Mike Sotero, when I told everybody I was buying Ethereum right here. Okay? It's literally on my Instagram. And I think ETH, this is a level that I will play off of right here. I bought a little bit here today, and I have buy limits at 18, at 16, at 15, and at 1,400. And I will play that same type of move. Okay, and I just wanted to document this video. I will be buying in this purple box. You don't have to. This is not financial advice. I like this level of fear for ETH. You don't have to do it. These extensions take us to 11 to 14. I'll start to scale out somewhere probably up here, but we're not talking about exits right now. You either got out of the market or you didn't. Hopefully, you weren't overexposed and you got liquidated, and hopefully you weren't over leveraged where you needed that money, because a lot of people did. A lot of people bought this. They bought this move when they should have been buying this move down. Okay? So I think this is a green light to be dollar cost averaging in. Give me some ones in the comments. For BTC, look, it could always go lower. But the sentiment right now is I think price slows down. Does it bounce and go lower? Maybe it does. Are we in a recession? I don't think so. I think we were. And I think right now, I also just saw something with the market structure bill. They're delaying it until spring. I just saw Senator Cynthia Lummis just talk about that. I don't know why it's not there. Let's see if there's an update here. It's on Twitter. Can price slow down here? That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm waiting for, okay? I'll give you the big four. So I went over Bitcoin. I went over Ethereum. I'll even go over Solana here for you. We were in Solana back in the early days, right? And you even kind of have a similar move that's taking place down here, right? Pokes above, comes back. The thing is with Solana, with XRP, these are they were up so much, like 2,000%. So you can't tell me that you bought this and didn't take any profits on the way up. That's on you as an investor, and learn from it. But I'm not here to make people feel bad. I'm here to, hopefully, we can look for some levels. So I have buy limits on Solana right here into this candle, right here at around $73. And I will be DCAing Solana all the way down to 50. Okay. Also, if you want to take the entire move, okay, this is a very large move. We can go from here, from literally the all-time low to the all-time high. And that 80% is sitting there. And $40 would be, in my situation, or, you know, getting very, very aggressive. But I like where Solana's at here. I'm not buying it yet. I'll start to buy it in this candle here. But most importantly, careful buying these falling knives. I'm giving you a zone here to watch. Let price slow down. Maybe it takes days, weeks, months. But don't just buy, and then you run out of money, and then you can't really get the best entry because the dip keeps dipping. For most, this is a blessing. For the masses, this is fear, and this is a crash to them. So it's all about how do you want to look at it. And I'll even give you one more here today. I'm not telling you exactly what I'm buying. I'll tell all my students. But Litecoin, you know, I love this level. We finally broke out of a 7-year level of liquidity. Okay. There's a zone, but you got to have to be patient with something like this for Litecoin, right? So I gave you the big four Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, and Sol. And let's see, a lot of these XRPs down 18% today. There's a there's a lot of room here. Doesn't mean price is going to come back to the October level, but there is a lot of room on XRP to go either way. And that is why no matter where you buy, if you buy lows, you have to have exits on the way up. Okay, so let's see how this thing plays out. You have a huge level there, but until we slow down, it means nothing. I personally would like to see, if you don't have any XRP, trade into this candle and slow down right under $1, maybe at $1. So feel free to send this video out, and I will see you guys in the next one.